What's up, guys? Welcome to an all-new episode of Unwrapped. My name's Daria, and today I identify as a monochromatic piece of gray.
What?
And you're bluey.
And I identify as a 14-year-old girl that shops at
Hollister Aeropostale.
Yep. I don't know how it happened. I really liked
You look
the
really
skirt
cute.
part, and
You know what?
I just went with the top because it was a set. So.
I'm so over you saying that we can't shop at Hollister still. The trend is back. You're still young.
To be fair, this is not actually Hollister.
No, I know. Where is that from?
It's from a random boutique store down in LBI.
Oh, yeah. It's even cooler. See?
It's probably like Roxy or Billabong.
Oh, really?
Something like really
Oh, it's like a
cool.
surf store.
Yeah.
Where
I shouldn't be shopping, probably.
I think one of them are going out of business, and I heard that, and I was very sad. That was like
Roxy, I think.
Roxy, right? It's like our childhood. Every bathing suit I had was from Roxy. Actually, true story. When I did my Tough Enough tryout, and we had to wear bikinis, and everyone was in like thong bikini, like hot girl bikinis, I wore my Billabong bathing suit.
Is it a one piece or a two piece?
It's a two piece, but I wouldn't say it's a bikini. It covered my whole butt, and I was the only one wearing something of that sort. And Brett, our amazing producer, will post a photo so you guys can see. They also said to wear like high heels with a bikini.
So you wore a wedge.
And I wore a Sam Edelman wedge, which are also featured in this photo. And I thought I was cool.
You were hot, babe.
I thought I was hot stuff. I really want to talk about something very pertinent. Did you know that...
I'm Toni, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. We got really off track.
That's okay. I mean, talking about your bikini.
No, you identified as already. You identified as a little...
Oh my God, I did.
Oh. Well, we're off to a great start. Shh, we're filming.
You liked watching me eat blue balls.
I loved blue balls in your mouth. This has got wild, inappropriate, and it was not supposed to be. Today we are joined by a man who is infamous in the world of sports and entertainment, crossing over from Hollywood to wrestling. In my opinion, one of the best podcasters and journalists in our time. He is a friend of mine. I've been on his podcast, and now he's going to come on ours. We are flipping the script today with a 4-time Emmy Award-winning TV host and producer. Please welcome, without further ado, Chris Van Vliet.
Guys, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
This is awesome.
This is actually kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie, because I was on your podcast twice.
Yeah.
We did the live show at Mania. And then I was on it, like a month ago?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Literally a month ago.
Yeah.
And I came home and I told Toni, like, you're my favorite podcast to be on.
Oh my gosh.
You and
that is
Ariel
so
Hawani.
kind.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys are friends, but
yeah.
Are you friends with Ariel or respected colleagues?
Respected colleagues. I think Ariel's fantastic at what he does. I got to get him back on my show.
Has
it's
he been
a while.
on?
Yeah, but a long time ago.
A long time ago?
Yeah.
I look at you guys, when I think of like sports journalism and podcasting, I think of you and Ariel Hawani.
He's great. I have a huge respect for what he does, because if you take it way back, he was doing these interviews like before anyone was really doing UFC interviews, MMA interviews.
Right.
And I kind of like followed his lead. I was working for the CBS affiliate in Cleveland, and I would like go to these events and like we'd air a little bit of it on TV, but then I'd be like, well, now I'm at UFC or I'm at WWE or I'm at TNA.
Right.
Because of my TV station. And we'll air a little bit of it, but I'm really just here as a fan. And I took that from Ariel.
Really?
Yeah. Like I was shooting these interviews way back on my iPhone with like a cord that plugged into a janky microphone. That's how it all began.
Did you always know you wanted to do journalism, broadcasting? Like, what did you want to do?
At the heart of it, I just love the idea of storytelling. And that's what broadcasting is. Broadcasting is all about storytelling.
Right.
So if we take it way back, I remember being 4 years old. I had a Fisher-Price tape recorder. And I remember like pretending to be the radio DJs that I heard on the radio.
Oh my God,
That's
stop.
amazing.
That's where it began, with this idea of like, I just love the idea of like telling a story to, whether it's one or two people or to the masses, which is what broadcasting is.
Right. Did you ever want to like act, or you always knew you wanted to broadcast?
I think broadcasting was like the main thing. TV hosting was actually really it.
Yeah.
I loved, remember the show Blind Date?
Of course.
I like wanted
Iconic.
Roger Lodge's job.
Yes. Well, those were fun they were fun shows. I would
Loved
look
it.
at like the E! News or Extra, and I would think that was a desirable job too.
Yeah.
I remember recording on VHS a show
God.
called.
Throwback.
I was in college. I remember recording this show called The Ultimate Revenge, and it's a show like very forgettable show.
Okay.
But I recorded it because I thought the host was so engaging and so intriguing and so charismatic, and his name was Ryan Seacrest.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And then the next year, he got a show called American Idol, and
Yeah.
obviously everything changed.
And it's one of the most iconic broadcasters to ever do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And like truly one of the last like real like TV hosts.
Right.
It's not like a former reality show star or a
Yes.
former athlete or whatever.
Wow. I didn't
born
even
and
think
bred.
that's how it is now.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in the sports world, everyone's all the football guys are former NFL players,
Which I get,
which
right?
makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
If I want an NFL analyst, who better than somebody
Right.
who played the game?
Well, look at UFC too. You have
Yeah.
DC and
Oh, DC's so good.
Mighty Mouse does some stuff, right?
Yeah, Mighty Mouse does some stuff. Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, they're all former MMA fighters.
Yeah, Michael Bisping's great on commentary.
He's very good. Yeah, no, I mean it makes a lot of sense. It's a natural fit. I was doing some stuff at Invicta, so
So you
I
know.
had a little bit of a background. So something I was really wondering, because Tony and I now work together. We are now in business together, doing the podcast and all the things.
And by the way, congratulations.
Thank you.
You know how many people talk about doing a podcast but don't actually end up ever doing it?
Really? Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
We didn't want to just like fart into the mic is the saying.
What?
She
Why
hates
did
me.
you say that?
You guys might make some money doing that.
Honestly, there is definitely
A market for it.
there's a market for it. We do get asked a lot of foot fetish questions.
Oh, I bet. Is this why you're wearing shoes?
That's why
Matching
we
shoes
are-
too.
Yeah, twinning.
We try.
Our 13-year-old daughter actually told us that these were trendy, so we were allowed to buy
did.
them. She is now our like radar of what is cool and what is not. Oftentimes, I step out of that radar and she makes fun of me. So if she says it's cool, then we're good to go.
And if she says it's cool and we do it because
Yeah.
we think it's cool because she said it, we still get made fun of.
yeah,
So that's where
what
we're
it's like
at.
living with a 13-year-old.
Nice. Nice.
But nonetheless,
Can I ask him what I think you're
Yeah,
thinking
go ahead.
of? So like, how does your wife feel at home? Do you like just obsess over work and business and growing and
she wants to
dreams?
kill you.
Or, how does she feel about it at home?
There's a lot of times we'll be talking about like normal life things.
Right.
And then I'll be like, so yeah, I think if I go to this wrestling convention that's happening in Dallas in 3 weeks, I could probably line up an interview with this person and this person. And then if I could go from there to the next PLE, which is in Indianapolis, she's like, all right, yeah, do what you got to do. Yeah.
Does she get annoyed or is she gets it?
I think she gets it.
Okay.
Like in
Fair.
how fortunate are we that like we've got these two wonderful, beautiful kids at home.
Yes.
And she stays home with them?
Yeah.
Wow.
She likes to call herself retired now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did she ever work?
Yeah,
What
she
did she
worked.
do?
She worked up to like 39 weeks pregnant. Yeah,
Really?
with baby number one, Logan, our daughter.
What did she do?
She worked in finance.
Finance?
Yeah, and then she was like we looked at the numbers and we're like, does it really make sense for her to go back to work?
Right.
To then take that money that she would earn to
Childcare.
then to then pay a stranger to raise our
Literally.
kids. So we were like, if we can stretch and make this work, let's do it.
100%.
Yeah.
It's a dream.
But yes, there's a lot of talk about like, all right, you've probably never heard of this wrestler, but
You have no idea how much I love you right now because it is a daily debate in our house because I wear my work on my sleeve and it's probably not always the right method, but I do bring it home to an extent.
Well, and I feel like it's different because we do it together.
Yeah,
So like
right.
we're getting
She's
into
in
bed
it.
at night and I'm ready to go to sleep and watch a show and she's like making lists. Last night, for example, we're in bed. It's 11 o'clock. We had the longest day of our lives. And she's like, all right, what else can I add to this list for Cynthia to send her a shot list for tomorrow? And I was like, enough.
And I'm like, nothing's ever enough because we need to like be in it.
but I think when you do something you're passionate about,
Yeah.
like that's amazing.
Yeah.
If you're taking your work home with you and you hate it and it drains your energy out of you,
Facts.
that's a completely different thing.
That is
Fair.
true.
But like, so I had a goal when I was in college. I went to
Okay.
college for communication studies,
Where'd you go?
Wilfrid Laurier University in Waterloo, Ontario.
Wow.
I'm Canadian.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so when you go to Canada, he's the guy on the $5 bill, Wilfrid Laurier.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it like a prestigious university? Is it well known? Is it
Yeah,
like
in Canada,
Okay.
very well known. Yeah. I feel like I don't think any American could name any Canadian university. But I went
fair.
there and I was studying communication studies. I was very passionate about it. I had the goal, the dream of working in TV one
Right.
day. I woke up in my senior year and I was having a blast. I lived with 4 of my best friends. We drank copious amounts of beer and vodka and tequila. We had a blast. And I woke up one day and I went, oh my gosh, when we graduate at the end of this year, that's it. We got to go to work
Right.
for, the rest of our lives.
Right.
And that concept just hit me like a ton of bricks that I was like, I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now, going to class when I felt like it,
Right.
sleeping in sometimes, all of that, still getting great grades. But I was like, when this is all over with school, I got to go to work. And in that exact moment, I decided I just don't want to hate what I do for a living.
Wow.
It wasn't even I want to love what I do. It's I just don't want to hate going to work. I don't want to be one of those people who can't enjoy Sunday because Monday's the next day.
Ew, yeah.
And we all know people like that. I just didn't want to do that.
I'm interested. What did your parents do? Because did you see that growing up? Like, is this something that?
So my dad worked for Lufthansa, the airline.
Okay.
And my dad loves commercial airline travel like so much. Like he's passionate about
Oh, that's really cute.
it. It's the like I'll be like, oh, I'm flying to New Jersey today. And he's like, oh, are you on flight 886 that leaves at 2:03 p.m.?
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
Actually,
I
I
love
am.
your dad.
It's like, oh, and I'll be on the runway. He'll be like, oh, I see you pushed back 4 minutes late today.
That's really
my
cute.
God.
And the configuration of this plane is different. If you're on a 737 today instead of a A321. Like,
You're like, Dad, just tell me if they're the lay flats or the regular first class.
right.
That's an
So
important
my
question.
dad is so passionate about it. My mom was a special education teacher.
Oh, nice.
Very passionate about teaching and also learning as well. So I did see it.
Right.
Yeah, like I saw
So you
that.
had the good representation of like, you can love what you do.
Yeah, and I think that I wanted to do that, and I wanted to do it in a field that was maybe a difficult field to try to get my start in.
So cool.
But I feel fortunate now that it's like, man, my whole goal in life, other than not hating my job, was can I be excited to do what I'm going to do today?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, can I be proud of what I've done?
I love that.
That's it.
That's so good. I feel like, yeah, when you're chasing your dreams and your dreams are, to a lot of people, more unattainable, they're bigger. It's like the journey of getting there is kind of half the battle. It's like that's the fun. It's the chase. It's like doing something that's difficult, and then when you do have little successes, it's like, wow,
Means a lot.
it means a lot
Yeah.
more. It's like you're really working towards something that you can be proud of at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I can't the 9 to 5 is not for me, but I also have ADHD and like cannot focus on one task mundanely all day long. But yeah, it was important for me to kind of like be out of the house and do something that was off the beaten path.
Oh, I know. You don't need to tell me that at all. And
She's
I
like
am like a great 9 to 5er.
You're
I'm a
more
great
regimented.
9 to
You want to be
5er.
told like,
Even if I love what I'm doing, I'm a fantastic. Like, I want to get into bed and I don't want to think about
But
work.
that's great that you know
it
that.
is, right?
And like that, and having the self-awareness of like, this works for me.
This works for me.
I love it.
Yeah.
Totally.
So that's where we're at now. I do admin from 9 to 5
And then that's
for
it.
whatever we do. She gets into bed. She's like, let's talk about outfits. And I'm like, nope. Tomorrow, 9
I
a.m.
have to like pencil her in. I have to schedule her in working
Literally.
hours only.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Is is there one person that you haven't been able to get an interview with yet that is like your dream?
So as you guys know, I'm all in on wrestling, right?
Right, of
so
course.
I've done a lot of wrestling interviews. There's still a few I haven't done.
Who haven't you done? You've done Cena. You've done Rock.
I haven't done Rock in a long form conversation.
Okay.
So I've interviewed The Rock 10 times. Not that I'm counting or anything.
Oh
like that,
my God, that's amazing.
Only 10. No big deal. Only
Are you a
10.
numbers guy? Like, do you remember like numbers and statistics and stuff like that
I do.
very well? Yeah.
But I think like The Rock was my guy growing up.
Yeah.
Like I love like The Rock was.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten a long sit down with Rock yet.
I'm working on
It's
it.
gonna cut. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's right around the corner.
I'm trying here.
Yeah.
He has a big movie coming out this fall, The Smashing Machine,
He
which I feel like
does.
he'll be wanting to talk a lot about. Like it's a
Yes.
completely different element of him.
Yes.
So I'm trying to plant some seeds like this one I'm
This one
planting
right
right,
here.
now. Can grow into this wonderful bush that's sitting here.
The tree of life right there, just speaking to existence.
But Shawn Michaels,
You've never done Sean?
Randy Orton.
What?
No,
Well, these are ones you can get.
I hope so.
You've asked
Triple
for?
H.
Have you asked for them?
Triple H told me, he's like, I'd love to be on your show some days. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they would all say yes.
So there's still quite a few.
Okay, so you have a list. Who's been your favorite?
I think John Cena.
He's
Really?
the best. I love Cena.
Yeah, he's great. And he's everything you want him to be.
He's everything you want him to be.
Yeah.
He, what I say about him is he never wastes a word.
That's so true.
Every word that comes out of his mouth is so intentional and deliberate, and he doesn't ramble or rant. He just says always what he means and nothing more.
And he's very, he shoots straight too.
Yeah, he does.
Like he will tell you exactly what's on his mind. And he's
Yeah.
also so thoughtful. Like there's so many little pieces of information I've taken from interviews with him.
Yeah.
He said 3 words in an interview that I did with him years ago that I'll never forget.
What is it?
He said, control the controllable.
Ooh.
And you can't control what other people say. You can't control what other people do.
Right.
But you can control how you react to what other people say and what other people do. And that
Right.
changed it's 3 simple words, but hearing it like that just changed my whole perception.
So cool. I just listened to an interview he did. It might have been him on Stephanie's new podcast.
Oh, that was such a good one.
Yeah. and
Yeah.
I saw
There's
some-
another interview I haven't done. Stephanie would be great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's great.
I would love to interview
Steph.
her.
You've met her a bunch of times, I'm sure.
I've met her once.
Oh, once?
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie's awesome.
You guys have the same birthday, right?
We have the same
I feel like that's
birthday.
what I always remember about her.
Yeah. That's your fun Stephanie McMahon
That's my
fact.
fun fact.
What's your birthday?
September 24th.
So it's right around the corner.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Libras, fellow Libras, if you believe in that. But Cena just did an interview with Steph, and there was a clip circulating, and it just really hit home. He was like, "None of this matters. None of it matters. So just do it all." And I'm paraphrasing, but he was very much in the mindset that we are all so insignificant, and I think it was in response to Stephanie, putting him over for his accolades and all that he's accomplished and everything, and he's like, "But we're all so meaningless." So just the overall message I got from it was don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Just do.
I love that.
Just live, because we're all going to be gone at some point, and what mark do you want to leave?
I love that so much.
Isn't it? Yeah, he's awesome. He was one of the people that I told you on your podcast I wrestled him at Madison Square Garden last minute, but he would come up to me at live events back when we were running the live shows, and he was on tour with us 5-6 years ago, and he would sit down and be like, what made you do this in the match? He would watch I remember me and Asuka had a series of matches on live events. He would sit down with me after and just talk out my match with me, or give me a little piece of feedback. And I'm like, is this real life? I'm 4 years into wrestling, don't know anything about anything, and John Cena's giving me feedback on my
Wow.
match.
Is he all about the why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's so story driven. Nothing is about the move. So yeah, he would often want to know why, what was the purpose?
Yeah.
And if you can give him a good reason,
Yeah.
and it made sense, then it makes sense. But
I read that book, Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. And that changed the whole way that I was thinking about things.
What's his ideology on it? What is it?
The whole idea here is we don't, he talked a lot about products. You're buying the story of the product, essentially.
Right.
You're not buying who that brand is or what the actual product is. You're buying the story
100%.
behind it.
Marketing, right?
Exactly. But you're buying the why.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant idea that can be applied to so many different facets of life. But I think about that all the time. What's your why?
What is your why?
I think it's what we, this is so good. We're getting deep here. You're the Oprah of wrestling interviews.
Well, it's funny. You said once in an interview that the key to a good interview is curiosity, right?
I think it's curiosity and it's listening.
Okay, fair.
Right. I think that I've always genuinely been a really curious person.
Right. Same.
Since I was a kid. I'd be the person that would take a pen apart and look at all the parts and be oh, okay. Let me put this back together now.
Yes.
Figure it out. I've always been curious. I've always loved to ask questions.
Right.
And I feel like it lines up perfectly with what I do now. But to answer your question, I think it goes back to what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
Am I excited for what I'm going to do today? And am I proud of what I've accomplished at the end of the day?
Right.
And it's that. And now that I've become a father, they're my why. Logan and Cooper are my why.
Wait, let's talk about your kids. Girls, boys?
I have a little girl, Logan. She's just turned 2.
2.
Oh, so little.
I know.
Cooper's
And
my
then a
son.
baby.
And he's 8 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby.
Yeah.
Cooper and Logan, those are really great names.
They're so
sweet.
cute.
They're the sweetest.
Do they like understand? Are they like watching you work on TV yet? Do they watch your YouTube videos? Like,
I don't think.
no,
not
2 is
yet.
too young. Yeah.
We do have some wrestle buddies around.
Oh,
Like Big Shots makes wrestle buddies now.
yes.
So like we've got almost everybody. She'll be like, the blue wrestler. I'm like, you mean Bailey? The red wrestler. You mean Ric
Stop
Flair?
it. Oh my God. They're going to think you're the coolest ever
Yeah.
once they realize.
Are they?
Or the opposite. I don't know.
How could it go the opposite?
Well, I think about like,
Our girls?
yeah.
You don't think they thought I was cool or think I'm cool?
But I think once they get used to it, it's
Oh, you do. Yeah, they do.
It becomes-
gets old fast.
gets old. Yeah, yeah.
At first, I was the coolest thing in the world, and then it'd be like, "Were you on TV last night? I didn't watch." You know, I'm like, thanks. Yeah, it's okay. I only wrestled Becky Lynch on mainstream television. No, just kidding. But no, I think you're gonna be the epitome because you are gonna interview like the hottest things in Hollywood and wrestling. So even if they don't sway towards wrestling, like you still there's somebody for them
Yeah,
that daddy knows. Like that's cool.
that is pretty cool.
I look, the whole idea of being a parent is terrifying, as you guys know.
Yeah.
Because like every day there's something new. You
Yeah.
know, especially at this age, right? It's like my son's like figuring out how to crawl and walking will be soon. And my daughter's putting together full sentences now. And she just started preschool. Like all of it's happening so fast.
Right.
And I think that there's an element of it where I'm like, I'm trying to embrace it and I'm trying to appreciate it as much as I can right now.
Right.
Knowing that what we have, this present moment, is so fleeting.
So fleeting.
So again, going back to the why is
Right.
like trying to be present's a really big part of it too.
Yeah.
Just trying to like be here now and just appreciate what's happening.
Are you good at that? Like notably in your life?
That's exactly where I was.
Are you like on to the next kind of guy? Or are you pretty good at that?
Trying to get better.
Okay.
I'm trying to get better, but I think it's also tough. Like I do 3 podcast episodes a week.
You do 3 a week. Wow.
2 of them are interviews. So every Tuesday and Thursday is a new interview.
Wow.
And then every Friday is a solo show called Ask CVV where I answer questions from the audience. So I'm constantly thinking of like, all right, who's Tuesday's guest and who's Friday's guest?
Right.
And then we got to do the same thing the week after that.
And are you doing all your recon yourself and
Most of
a
it.
lot of it? Yeah.
A lot of
Your
it. If you have
study
any
work?
guest suggestions, please shoot them my way.
Oh, really?
I would be happy to have
we're
some
having
guest
some fun
suggestions.
ones on this week,
Oh,
actually.
yeah?
Yeah,
We
I don't know
are.
if they're in your wheelhouse, but we're having on a medium.
Oh my goodness.
And she was just on like Good Morning America. She's really like been popping off. You just read her book. It was really interesting. And I want to see if she can summon some spirits in here.
You can't call it summon some spirits, babe.
She's going to get offended by that.
I don't.
That's not what they do.
It's not what it is.
What is it?
She talks to spirit guides and
Basically the same thing I just said.
I feel like the word summon goes with like a demon or something. Like you're summoning.
You
demons.
did summon demons with me when you took me to ayahuasca in the jungle.
Have you ever done ayahuasca?
I told Chris about
I have
this.
not, but
Oh, you heard about
I
it?
heard Daria's story.
Wow. I don't think Chris would go.
I think I'd be open to it.
Would you?
Yeah, I think it'd be tough. It's a week, right?
Week.
It'd be tough to take a week away from the kids
That's
to go on a spiritual journey.
fair.
I'd like to though.
I'm about to do my 4th week in a year
Tony's going.
next month.
Wow.
She is, but I'll be home with the kids, holding down the fort.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I have so many more questions for you, I think, for like home life, really.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Because, so, all right, you film 3 days a week. You're in your studio. What does that look like the other days when you're trying to be present with your kids, but you have work on your mind, you have work that has to get done? Do you leave the house and you do work?
So I bank a lot of interviews. So like,
Oh,
I'll go, like yesterday I was in the studio, which is actually not far from here.
really?
We banked 2 interviews there. So it's like, okay, that's taken care of. Every Thursday I'm recording the Ask CVV episodes, which drop early Friday morning.
Right.
But how fortunate am I that on a random Tuesday or random Wednesday, I'm able to go grocery shopping or I'm able to go
So
to swimming
cool.
lessons with my kids. Like, I feel so fortunate.
Yeah.
The trade-off, and you know this well from
Yeah.
being in WWE, the trade-off is every week or 2 or 3, I'm getting on a plane to fly somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what an adventure I had last weekend where like
Where were you?
I interviewed Spike Dudley. He lives
Okay.
in Providence, Rhode Island.
I saw some clips of that. It
I
was
went
good.
from there to Tampa and did 2 more interviews. So I flew from Orange County, connected in Philly to get to Providence, Rhode Island late at night.
Connected in Philly. Interesting.
To then the next morning did the interview with Spike.
Okay.
packed up all the gear, went straight to the airport, flew to Tampa, but connected in DC.
Right.
Got in there late, set up everything for the interview, did the interviews the next morning. Soon as those were done, went to the airport. Then I connected in Charlotte to then go home. So it was like 6 flights in like 36 hours or something.
Doesn't it kind of feel good when you get back home though?
It feels the best.
It's such
the best.
a ride.
And my daughter like was waiting for me when I got down the elevator, baggage claim.
Oh, that's really
and she's like,
cute.
Daddy. Yeah, it's so sweet.
Oh, that's like, you can't replace that. There's
the
nothing
best.
better.
So,
We often find ourselves saying the same thing, like the gratitude thing. It's like, look what our lives are. I do. You don't.
So, like, how does your wife feel being at home with the kids all the time?
I mean, I think we're in a great spot where
She likes it?
That's her trade-off.
And also, Grandma lives near us now. Grandma moved from the New Jersey area. She
Right.
moved out here.
Really?
Yeah. So she moved out. So she's right around the corner. We're so lucky.
We need
We're
to
so
talk about it.
fortunate.
We talked about it on your podcast, but my people might not have seen that yet. But if you haven't, go watch Insight with Chris Van Vliet.
Please.
Amazing podcast. But your wife is from the same town that Tony and I live in.
Which is
How
what
weird.
a small
What
world.
are
I
the
was just there on
chances?
Tuesday.
You were there on Tuesday. You showed us on a map where you were. You were like 1.2
Across the street,
miles
yeah.
from our house. Like, what? That is so bizarre. And it's a small town. It's not.
Yeah.
No one's ever heard of it.
When we tell
Yeah.
people, we're either like, what? Where? Like, bizarre. And you were going to be our neighbor.
Yeah, when you tell people Jersey, they think like, oh, you live in Jersey City or
Yeah.
you live
Hoboken,
right,
Newark. Yeah.
close to Manhattan.
Right. Not the case. We were in the boonies.
Yeah.
But you were going to be our neighbor and then you bailed on us. Can you
Wait, so why'd you bail?
please explain yourself?
Yeah.
Look, I lived in Florida for 5 years.
Okay.
And I've lived here in California for 5 years. I'm from Canada. I'm from just outside of Toronto. I'm from a town called Pickering, Ontario. I haven't shoveled snow in like 10 years.
Well,
That's
don't
very
come
fair.
to our town.
Well,
Okay.
he knows that.
Change that real fast.
That is
So
completely
that's
valid.
part of it.
Yeah.
I think the other part of it is like, it'd be great to be closer to some family.
Right.
We have grandma, she goes by Gammy. Gammy's just down the street from us. She lives like a 9-minute walk from where we live. So like, that's already taken care of now. The most important family
Yeah.
member, my wife's mom, my mother-in-law, is right there.
Fair.
So if she's already with us, it's like, yeah, it'd be great to be closer to family and friends. But I don't know, there's just so many elements of it. It's like,
Yeah.
what's best for us? What's best for our kids? What's best for the business?
Right.
Like, so if we could literally take a dart, throw it at a map, and live anywhere,
Where would it be?
I don't know. And that's the $1 million question. Like,
problem.
it might make sense to live in a state where there's no state income tax.
Preaching to the choir.
It might make sense. Why are property taxes in New Jersey
It's
so much?
Disgusting. 'Cause I just moved back. I born and raised in Jersey, obviously, but just moved back like 3 years ago.
From Florida, right?
From Florida.
Yeah.
What a rude awakening that was.
Yeah, especially that first winter, right?
Oh my God. Yeah. Between
And tax season.
tax season, the bears eating my trash, and
The right
shoveling the driveway, I was like, I am so over this already. Bring me back to Florida.
So you just answered the question
I get
right
it.
there.
No, fair. I mean, I just want to know your reasoning.
we were just back there for 6 days, and my wife's like, I just love this. Like, our friends live very close. We stayed with our friends. They live
Right.
very close to like you guys, and like you look out the window and you just see trees.
It's a vibe.
It's
It's a different energy. The seasons, when the leaves start to change color in fall, like it's
And you got
different.
lakes around you everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We do like going
It actually
out on the boat.
reminds me a lot of where I grew up. Like just north of where I grew up, there's a string of lakes there called the Kawartha Lakes, and it's beautiful. Like,
Really?
yeah, so
Yeah, it is nice.
If
You
you-
grew up in, I remember, don't tell me, Buffalo.
Toronto, just
He
outside
just
He just said it.
pickling.
Pickering, yeah.
Pickling. Pickling. Yesterday, Tony made me eat cotton candy that was flavored like pickles for our podcast.
Nope,
Oh,
I didn't do that.
Come on.
It was popcorn.
Oh, yeah, popcorn flavored like pickles. Cotton candy flavored like hot
Hot
tamales.
tamales.
That doesn't
I
sound
tried to
good.
get her to eat a
Traumatizing.
cricket. She's got weird intuition and knew.
I knew. She put a cricket in my hand. I had a blindfold on. And
What kind of podcast is this?
Yeah, it gets a little crazy. You're going to be.
Told you yesterday we were drinking tequila.
Well,
That
I'd
is
be
true.
down for that.
We are being.
Should
I'm
I
not
get the
gonna
crickets?
Lie. We're bring out the crickets.
Are they
get the
live?
tequila. No, they were.
Okay.
They were sour cream and
deceased.
onion flavored, actually.
They were. I had
What?
I had sour cream and onion flavored kale chips yesterday, and it actually made me like kale again. So maybe I would have liked the cricket.
These are very official cards.
Thank
You laminated
you.
them?
I laminated and made these. How cute.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty official. I do have a game for you. I promise it's not as intimidating as eating crickets, but I am gonna.
I don't know. It depends.
I'm gonna put you in the hot seat a little bit. All right.
Okay.
So we have a segment. It's called "What Do You Think?" And this one is a blind ranking based on historic moments in wrestling history.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna give you some of the most iconic moments in wrestling history. You're not gonna know which one's next, and you have to rank them.
Okay.
Okay. It's 1 through 8.
1 through 8.
1 through 8.
Okay.
All right. Mankind thrown off the Hell in a Cell, 1998.
Oh my gosh, we're starting with that one?
Starting hot.
And that's one of the most iconic moments. Like, that's such a replayable moment.
Of course.
If I had a DeLorean and could go back in time to any moment in WWE history,
That's the one.
that I was like sitting in an audience like to witness
Right.
live, that'd be the one. I'm not saying that's the greatest match, but that's one of the most iconic moments.
Of course.
And like the thing about that one, and I'm not going to tell you a story about all 8 of these, but
No, I love.
we'll be here
Please
forever.
do.
The thing about that that's so wild is there's no tease of him getting thrown off. There's
Yeah.
no like, whoa.
Nope.
Undertaker just grabs him by the waist and throws him off, and you're
that's-
like, did we just witness a murder?
That's what was so good about it.
I know. But
Because there was no anticipation. There was no build-up. There was no lead-up. It was just like, was that supposed to... You almost were like, was that supposed to happen?
then like clearly nobody knows what's going on here.
Right.
And like the announcers like JR and King are like, they're raising the cell and Undertaker's still on it. And like, yeah, they're raising it so they can get the stretcher through. And then like Mick Foley clearly shouldn't wrestle anymore and like beats like gets away from everybody and climbs the cell and continues the
Yeah.
match. I don't know what the other 7 moments or matches are, so I'm going to put that at 3.
Ooh. All right. The next one is... Okay, a little more modern.
Okay.
The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak ends.
Oh, I was there for it
2014.
too.
You were?
Yeah, WrestleMania 30. And like it
He's
was
like an encyclopedia.
How do you remember
Yeah, no,
all
it's
of this
insanity.
stuff?
crickets. Just crickets. Because we're like, was that supposed to happen? Was that a mistake?
Stop.
What? And like there was no reaction until like you finally saw the number on the Titantron 21-1 and you're like,
Holy shit.
oh,
Were you shocked?
of course.
Yeah.
We like because up to that point, like the Undertaker was just beating everyone. So it was
Yeah.
like, all right, how is the Undertaker going to win? Because you know he's going to win.
Right.
And also underrated, not talked about that often, is Roman Reigns also beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania a few years later.
Right. But it wasn't the one to break the streak.
It was not.
I got signed the next year after the 2015. I got signed, so I was at the next Mania. It was my first ever Mania. Oh, sorry. So I missed that one.
Oh my! All right, so are there any matches in here? These are all just moments.
There is all moments. They're all moments. They're not matches.
Okay. My goodness, 2.
That's high.
That's a
up.
big one.
It is a big one.
That's one of the most iconic
It's-
moments.
Yeah, I mean, arguably the most iconic moment.
This list is.
Although this one
Oh,
might
boy.
beat it. The Montreal Screwjob.
Oh, you know what? And that like changed the entire landscape of WWF at the time.
What is your thoughts on it? What do you think actually
well, look,
happened?
I'm Canadian, so like, I'm on Bret Hart's side here. Okay.
You are.
Of course.
You're Team Bret Hart.
I understand
He
though,
got
like
screwed.
here we are almost 30 years removed from that.
Right.
Because that was 97, Survivor Series 97. I understand from a business standpoint why they did what they
Yeah.
did. They didn't want Bret Hart to show up on Nitro
Of course.
as the WWF champion. But I think you got to take Bret at his word. Like he said he was going to drop the belt and he didn't. I'll put that at 5. Although I think it's big, right? Because that went from Vince McMahon, the guy who owned the company, to the Mr. McMahon character.
On screen,
Bret
yeah.
screwed Bret. Like that changed everything.
Do you know this story?
Do you know anything that we're Tony, are you in
I
on this?
feel like yes, from the Vince documentary, they spent time talking about
She
it.
watched the documentary with me.
That's how I knew about
About-
it.
My
Screwjob?
rankings are all over. These suck.
No, this is great.
The fact that you know and you're like, oh, that was
1989. This was he's
that is
ridiculous.
insane. I can't remember
These
the
are
year
the-
I was born, let alone.
But these are such iconic moments. Every
They
wrestling
are.
fan knows these.
This is another modern one.
Okay.
Okay, modern day wrestling. Cody Rhodes returns at WrestleMania 38.
I was there for that one too in
Yeah.
Dallas.
I was there for that
So was
one,
I.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. that was so important for the current run
100%.
that WWE is on right now, because it wasn't just Cody Rhodes returning to WWE. It was Cody Rhodes returning to WWE with his AEW theme song, with the American Nightmare logo that he made famous in AEW.
Yeah.
It was like,
I get goosebumps when
Yeah.
you say it.
it was like we saw how big of a star you became when you left WWE.
Yeah.
We don't want you to change anything. Just take that and bring it right back.
Yeah. It's kind of iconic.
Absolutely.
I think Cody Rhodes' journey from WWE to AEW, what he did over there, and then coming back is probably one of the most iconic and respectable of the last decade for sure.
And it's also that he asked for his release. He wasn't happy with where he was at doing the Stardust character.
Yep.
Didn't see a future in it. Asked for his release, was granted it. Then went on a tear on the indies. Did amazing stuff in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
All the stuff with Bullet Club, and then went to AEW, helped to form that and make it what it was.
Talk about like self-belief and like betting on yourself.
Right.
To leave a company like WWE when, you know, he was being used, just not the way he saw himself,
Yeah.
maybe, or not, you know, in the way he wanted to be, and left, said, fuck, and that people have done it since.
Yeah.
But I think Cody was really one of the pioneers of doing that.
Especially making the list of the dream opponents.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
Yeah.
Have I
Okay.
done, I think that'll be 6.
6.
Have
You
I
haven't
done 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yep.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is another throwback. Stone Cold's beer truck incident, 1999.
So that's a huge moment, very iconic. I don't think it's Steve Austin's most iconic moment,
Right,
though. I think that
surely.
if this was the Austin 316 promo, that might be higher on the list.
True.
So that I don't know what else is going to come on this list, but all of these other have been iconic, like game-changing moments.
100%.
This is like a cool visual,
Yeah.
especially like spraying Vince McMahon with the beer hose.
Sure.
I'm actually going to put that at 8 on
I
this
understand your
list.
reasoning. I get it.
So let's see number 2 and number 1.
I'm actually gonna add one and remove one. I just because it's one of my favorite moments in wrestling history. Just because I love when stuff feels real, as I think all wrestling fans do. I'm gonna put the CM Punk pipe bomb.
Oh, so that I will put. I have no idea what else is coming here. I'll put that at 2
Right?
because that came especially at a time in 2011 when wrestling was a little shaky at that time. There was
Yes.
some things in that time that were kind of just not great.
Yeah.
And I think that WWE needed some competition, and that didn't come till years later.
Right.
And I think that this opened a lot of people's eyes up. That brought a lot of wrestling fans back, where
Right.
the lines were so blurred that people went,
Is this real?
"Oh, is this real or not?" He did say some pretty mean things
Right.
there. And that then led into the incredible Money in the Bank match with John Cena in Chicago, where CM Punk won the match and left with the title. Yeah, an iconic moment.
2 for sure.
Yeah.
I'm with you. All right. Want to hear what your number? Wait.
Wait, I have 2 left, don't I?
Do you have?
I haven't done 7 and 1, right?
Okay, 7 and 1. All right. Wait. You do have 2. Please hold. I gotta see which one I want to remove. Okay. I got it. Shawn Michaels sends Ric Flair into retirement.
Oh
2008.
man. And here's the thing. So that moment of I'm sorry, I love you, followed by the sweet chin music, beautiful.
So good.
What a moment.
So good.
But it wasn't Ric Flair's last match. He had
No.
9 more
Yeah, yeah.
100 more last
I don't think
matches
he's
after
done. He's
that.
still going.
Probably.
He's still going
He had a
strong.
heart attack in his last match recently.
He did, right?
Really?
Yeah.
So if that truly was the end, that would have been the greatest retirement match ever. 2 of the greats, 2 of the all-time greats
Right.
going at it, and that beautiful moment at the end. But because that wasn't Ric Flair's actual last moment,
That's fair.
I mean, this should not be 7 on the list, but I don't know what's coming next. You're going to be like, a match that happened 3 weeks ago on SmackDown. But I'll put that at 7.
I don't know how you're gonna feel about your 1. I don't know how you're gonna feel.
Just gonna have to move everything up by 1.
I love this because I'm obsessed with one of these characters. Sami Zayn turns on Roman Reigns at Rumble.
A great moment, especially for the modern day
I love
era.
Sami.
I suppose I'd have no option but to put that at 1. That should be on this list, should probably be 7. And one on.
Yeah, looking back, go ahead, rank your blind rankings. Cheat the system. Go ahead, Chris.
Out of those 8 that we just did,
What would be your one?
what did I say? So the mankind getting thrown off the cells.
Screwjob.
You know, Screwjob is probably the moment that like that moved the needle the most.
Yeah.
That had the biggest ripple effect on the industry.
Right.
That combined with the Monday Night Wars and what
Yes.
the
What was to
NWO
follow?
just formed and like the Attitude Era, that was the moment that like shifted WWE into another element.
I feel that.
So what would be your number one?
That would have been it, I think.
No, not out of that list.
Oh, in general.
Ever.
Ever.
So I think the most iconic moment
tell me.
in wrestling is Hulk Hogan's heel turn at Bash of the Beach 1996.
Very fair.
Because Hogan up to that point was say your vitamins, or say your vitamins.
You say them all the time.
Say your prayers.
Say your prayer, eat your vitamins, say your prayers. Like
Yeah.
he was the all-American hero.
100%.
And then for him to come out, who's the third man? And Hogan drops the leg and turns heel.
Oh, it was so good.
And then everything that came after that, forming one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic factions in WWE wrestling history, the NWO. That changed everything. It changed our perception of Hulk Hogan. It gave Hollywood Hogan this entire new like lease on life and a whole new element of his career. That was the moment nobody saw coming.
Yeah.
And then the NWO became just massive. And if it wasn't for the NWO, then Nitro wouldn't have started to win in the ratings. And if it wasn't for Nitro winning in the ratings, then WWE wouldn't have formed the Attitude Era. And then we wouldn't have DX. Like there's
100%.
so many things that
There's like
came.
a ripple effect.
Yes.
Do you love that there's competition in wrestling again?
I think
Not
it's great.
to say it like that, but like
Yes, it's great for everybody.
I think it is too.
So many more of our friends have opportunities to go and
Yes.
work other places.
Yes.
They now also have the opportunity to maybe make more money in other places.
Yes. Negotiation, strategy, everything, all
A
around.
rising tide lifts all ships.
Yes, I agree.
So, and the other great thing is wrestling's a buffet. You know,
Ooh.
you can watch whatever you want to watch.
I say something similar. I'm like, there's something for everyone. When I think of like kids watching wrestling and just the relatability to like feel seen on TV, like there's got to be a character for almost everybody now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite parts of wrestling.
And I think that this tribalism that exists online, I think that the messaging gets lost that we are all wrestling fans.
Yeah. At the end
Whether
of the
you
day.
like WWE or AEW or TNA or New Japan or MLW or whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
We like wrestling.
Yeah.
And I
Hands
think
down.
that that's the best part about it.
I agree. So that was nice, but my wife's gonna do something not so nice to you. What's up, guys? We hope you're enjoying this episode of Unwrapped, but if you feel like you need a little bit more,
You guys can head over to our passes account where we're bringing you all of the behind the scenes
exclusive content.
and bonus episodes of Unwrapped.
We'll see you there. We are going into our sour candy challenge, and we may have put some doozies in there for you, and our candy may be really freaking sour.
Okay.
Did I warn you about this?
Well, you asked me if I liked sour candy.
Oh,
And what'd you
okay.
say?
I said, yeah, sure.
Oh, perfect.
Who
Okay.
doesn't?
So
My mouth is watering already just thinking about you eating it.
I know. Do you want to get the sour
It's
candy?
just me. You guys aren't in on this?
Oh no, it's all for you.
That doesn't seem fair.
Toni loves to take one for the team though, and
I'm not. I ate enough sour candy yesterday.
she
Get
ate
outta
so
here.
much. This is where we get
Oh
inappropriate.
my, look at this.
But
All
she
right,
had.
Let's see here.
Toni had
I'm gonna
7
give
of
these
those.
to you. You're gonna hand them to him.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, these don't even look good.
So
So since you like sour, we're just doing blue balls today.
no, he has to start here because there's not. We're gonna start with the warheads, which you know,
I know warheads, sure.
relatively sour,
Yeah.
fine. We'll work you into the blue balls. Toni, not to.
I didn't say it.
Not
I
to
didn't say
get
it.
on this topic
What a
again.
name.
What a name. They are blue balls, though. Toni had 7 in her mouth yesterday.
At one time.
This could go south
7
really
blue
quick.
balls.
She did. And
In case
she
you were
was
wondering, you cannot
drooling.
swallow the drool with 7 balls in your mouth. So it just.
Brett, I gotta go.
So this is the way it's gonna work. I'm gonna ask you a question. If you answer, awesome. If you don't want to answer, plead the fifth. You eat a candy.
a candy.
Okay, and blue's the worst.
Yeah.
I think you should just, if you enjoy sour candy, I would just go for the blue balls.
I
Just
think I'll
have fun
start
with it.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll start with some airheads.
I'll start with the airhead.
Is it warheads or airheads? Warheads.
Warhead.
Warheads.
What'd I say?
Okay.
Airhead?
Yeah.
Alrighty. One wrestler who gave you nothing in an interview.
So if you don't want to answer it, you
I
have
don't
to
even
eat.
know if there is one, really.
Oh, get out of here. You have
That's
to eat a
plead
warhead
the
for that.
fifth.
I mean, we're talking for an hour. Like, how could they?
But a wrestler that disappointed you in an interview.
I'll eat one.
You have
But I really don't think there is anybody.
Okay,
Like,
you're too
you're
politically
talking
correct
for,
now. You have to eat
you're
one.
talking for an hour here. I'll take this guy right here. What color is
Okay.
that?
Orange.
Orangish?
Ooh. Orange is mild.
How many of these am I going to be
So
eating?
the goal is you are going to keep accumulating
However
them.
many questions you
Ooh,
don't
wow.
answer.
How many questions are there?
Go ahead,
A
babe.
note card worth. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling promos?
That's an easy question.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Rock.
Duh.
Love Rock.
Love him.
So good. Can I put Paul Heyman on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so
He
good.
counts.
I feel like Paul Heyman could cut a promo about anything.
He can.
And not say or ah.
He absolutely can.
Oh, wow. How much is my mouth going to be watering?
Oh,
Wait till you get to the blue ball.
you're going to feel it for the rest of the day.
Ric Flair. Woo!
Ooh.
Just the charisma that man oozes.
Yeah, I agree.
And, oh, man, this is a tough thing about Mount Rushmores because you get to this point, it's like, all right, who's he going to say next? And he's going to leave off this person or that person.
Yeah. Hence the sour candy. You could have pleaded the fifth and ate another candy.
Yeah. Oh, it's starting to get sweet.
Yeah.
That
Those
good?
are, wait till you get to the blue ball.
MJF.
Oh,
MJF
good
is
modern day pick. Yes.
unbelievable.
He's incredible.
And that's,
He was great in the new Happy Gilmore.
he was fantastic.
He was good. It was cool to see him alongside of.
Also, I think we forgot how great John Cena was on the mic
Yeah.
until this year. And it's like, man, he's great.
He's so good. Yeah. I love Punk. I love
Of course.
Randy. Yeah. There's a lot of good ones. Wait, so who's your.
That was
your
it. That
next
was
one?
4.
That's it?
That was all 4.
You put Cena?
I think I said MJF, right?
Oh, MJF was
MJF.
your last one. Okay. I
CM Punk
see.
should obviously be on that list too, but since there's only 4 and this is my list.
This is Chris Van Vliet's list.
Yeah.
No more, no less.
All right, most overrated wrestler.
Oh, man. The most overrated wrestler.
Dun it.
All right, I'll just
What was that, a shark logo?
Dun-dun.
No.
Are those really bad?
Yeah, you have to go
Try
for
one.
it.
Let's just try one. Yeah, see what you think.
Totally only had 7 yesterday.
Oh,
The most
wow.
overrated finisher in wrestling history.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you want another one?
What the heck? Oh, I don't like this.
He sucks so bad.
Wow.
Right?
He said, I don't like this. Most overrated finisher in wrestling history.
Most overrated in wrestling history.
How's that?
I'm gonna be like a chipmunk when I'm done here. Just collecting them in my.
That was me yesterday.
I don't know. You think water makes it better or worse?
Maybe better. Might be cheating.
Is my tongue gonna be just shredded from this?
It is. We do come with a warning label.
Did you make him sign that paper?
Yeah. Brett.
I don't like wrestling. I'm trying to think of a great example of this. I don't like finishers that like just look silly. Like, man, I'm trying to think.
Looks silly, like too much of a setup, like not out of nowhere.
Like I love big, impactful.
What's your
moves.
favorite finisher?
I love the Swanton Bomb growing up.
Yeah,
And I love like
Iconic.
Jeff Hardy jumping off
of course.
whatever onto someone, like power bomb, very impactful.
Yeah.
I don't like I love the sweet chin music. Here's my answer. I love the sweet chin music. I don't like the super kick as a finisher.
Okay, fair.
All right?
All right. That's a real
Because-
answer.
Sweet chin music, you're tuning up the band. Shawn Michaels, nobody does it like him.
Yup.
I'm sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full.
No. You have to.
You aren't
That's the
yet, but
name
you
of
will
the-
be, hopefully.
That's the name of the game.
Which wrestling company do you think has the brightest future? WWE, AEW, or somewhere else?
The brightest future? Like as we sit here right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give you a different answer there. I think what TNA is building
I knew you were going to
now,
say that. Yeah.
too.
like, I've been a massive TNA fan. Like, when I first found out about TNA, when it was still on pay-per-view and you had to pay $9.99 every Wednesday, I was all in on it. I'd never seen wrestling like that ever. I think that TNA, especially the partnership they have with WWE,
Yeah.
more people are watching it than have in a long time. They have such a great pool of talent.
But is it going to become like another under branch of WWE? Is it going to become an extension, or is it going to,
Yeah, who knows?
like, what does that partnership look like?
I don't know.
That's what I'm still to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out, like, what does that look like long term?
Boy, this is sour.
All right. What's the most awkward or tense interview moment you've ever had on camera? It's going to be in 5
Samuel
minutes.
L. Jackson is just very intimidating.
Really?
And he's super nice, but he's just
course.
very intense. And I asked him like a fairly normal question. And he just stared at me.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'd be shaking in my boots.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever the question was, but like, hey man, how'd you feel about this character in this film? I didn't ask that question, but I'm just like, for the sake of this example. And he just, well, actually, I had a lot of fun doing this. And you're like,
Oh my God. I was so scared.
What?
You think he does it on purpose?
for sure.
Definitely, just to fuck with you.
So like, it was just, I was like, did I say something wrong? Like, I thought this was a pretty normal question.
Right.
And he's just staring a hole through you. And then he's like, oh, actually, yeah. Like, gives you a great answer. So that was probably it. I've interviewed him a bunch of times, and every time I got to remind myself, he's just going to stare at you and then answer.
Well, I guess once you know, but
Yeah.
the first time was probably jarring.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wait,
Huh.
I have a question for you. Have you ever felt hit on by anyone you ever interviewed?
I think there's a viral video of that happening.
Wait, which one?
Leslie Mann and Dakota Johnson. They were just having fun, but you can look up the video. They asked me like,
Stop.
take my shirt off during the interview.
Stop.
Wait, were
I
you
love both of
interviewing them or were they interviewing you?
I interviewed them, but it was for a movie.
Chris like naked after.
It was for a movie called How to Be Single. And they were like, are you single? I'm like, I am. They're like, really? Oh, we've got our makeup artist over here. He's single. He's a single guy. Where do you live? I live in Miami. Oh, he lives too far away.
Stop.
And they were asking me to like unbutton my shirt.
Did you do it?
Yeah, a little bit.
He was like, well, she's cute, so.
I unbuttoned it once and she's like,
Okay,
2 more. I'm like, 2 more? What are you talking about?
that's really
It was
funny.
a fun moment.
He was like, I really need
And
this
I was-
interview, so I'll do it.
So fucking.
And I just need to, because that video's been out there that happened in 2016. I was a very willing participant. I stated several times it
there
was
was no.
my favorite interview ever. This is so great. I was loving it.
Yes.
We were all consenting adults there.
I assumed that, but I'm so glad you clarified.
Have you ever been starstruck by somebody?
Ooh.
The first time I met The Rock, because he meant
Yeah.
so much to me.
Yeah.
Like I would walk down the halls of my high school, late 90s, and ask people questions just so I could shout, it doesn't matter what you think. It's like The Rock meant so much
Oh my
to
God, that visual of little you doing that was very funny.
me. How you doing today? It doesn't matter how you're doing.
I used to love that bit.
So the first time I met The Rock, it wasn't starstruck of like, oh my gosh, I'm meeting The Rock. It was more of like, I've wanted to interview him for so long.
Right.
He was at the top of my bucket list of people I wanted to interview. And I was having
Yeah.
the chance to interview him backstage at Raw, right before Rock Cena, like perfect timing to have this first interview. And I was just like, I want this to live up to the expectations that I have for it. And it did.
It did. He's cool, huh?
He is the best.
We revealed this on an episode not too long ago, but The Rock once DM'd me a voice memo.
Wow. You still have it?
I still have it.
That's amazing.
I have a lot of them. We went back and forth because I posted a photo, wearing his turtleneck outfit. I did it. When I was GM on Raw and SmackDown, and I posted it with a side by side next to his, and I tagged him, and he DM'd me and was like, "Yo, D," he called me D. I was like, "Oh my God, why does he know my shoot name is Daria?" He's like, "Yo, D, that's so cool, man. I love everything you're doing." And I was like,
wow.
made my life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
These aren't so sour anymore.
It gets sweet, right?
Well,
You're
I
sweet
feel like
now?
you got off so easy. My wife came up with these questions.
Was that the last
thought
one?
I was trying to be
No, I have a couple
appropriate.
more, but I thought you were going to have 10 of them in your mouth.
I'm gonna
No,
link
I'm
that
an
right
open
Have you
book.
ever asked a question and instantly regretted it in an interview? Last question.
Oh,
That's the last question? Yeah. Like it didn't come out the way I
intended for
Yeah.
it to.
like. I think especially early on in my career, I had a habit of just like writing out the topic on my note card instead of writing out the full question. And when you're doing a 3 or 4 minute movie junket interview, I'm so sorry about talking with this in my
No,
mouth.
I'm so sorry you're being forced to
You
explain.
can spit them out now that they're sweet if you want. Go ahead.
There we go.
He did it so nice and polite. We were yesterday.
We're like,
Spitting them out
in the bucket, like ridiculous.
I think like now, like if I have an hour to like chat with someone, it's more of like a conversation, like
Right.
this, right? But I think like when you're in a 3 or 4 minute interview, you gotta like maximize
The time.
your minutes. There's another wrestling quote, right?
I like that.
And like I would just like, there's just times where like I wrote down the topic and like I'm in the conversation going, well, what about this or how about this or
Right.
and like sometimes I'm like, oh, I could have worded that better. But I also think that if you're not going back and watching your old stuff, whether that's wrestling or it's an interview or whatever your occupation happens to be, if you're not going back and looking at your older stuff and kind of cringing a little, like, oh, that could be better, then you're not heading in the right direction.
100%.
Means you didn't grow.
I do
Yeah.
it every time I watch anything that I've ever done.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh. Even like stylistically, like styles go out of trend, like makeup, like, and I look back and I'm like, oh my God, who let me on TV like that?
In my
Not cute.
early in my career, I was working for MTV2 Canada.
Oh.
And I was like, man, I'm interviewing all these bands and like, I'm like a VJ, right? So I did the thing in 2000.
You're like a what?
A VJ, like a much MTV VJ, like, maybe I'm too much older than you or something.
What's a VJ, Brett? Brett doesn't know either. He's 29.
Oh, well.
What's a VJ?
They were like the hosts on MTV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I did like the blonde patch in my hair.
Stop.
My hair is as dark as yours, like one little blonde patch.
Oh my
Not that
gosh, I
one.
see
It's
it.
the
The
third-
left, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that Brian Cabrera?
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's-
Yeah.
Incredible.
And the crazy thing is Bobby looks the same.
Yep.
Bobby looks exactly
And that
the
was
same.
18 years ago.
I think he still has that suit. No, you look cool though. That was so cool back
Oh,
then.
yeah.
It was.
I had that
And
for
actually, it's like back in now, I feel like.
I had that for 2 weeks.
Oh, really? It didn't last long?
Only because my boss was like, oh yeah, look at that. Side by side. We both look pretty similar.
Yeah, okay. Wow, you haven't aged. Your face looks the same.
I'll take it.
It's just the blonde streak.
Yeah, I had it for 2 weeks because my boss was like, hey, when are you getting your hair cut
Shut up.
next? And I'm like, oh, I just got it done. So I don't know, another like month-ish from now. She's like, I think you should go tomorrow.
Shut
You were
up.
like noted.
You
I'm
were
like,
like,
okay, yeah,
got it.
okay.
This is not the vibe.
my bad.
I do have a question for you. Who do you think the greatest female wrestler right now is?
Oh my goodness. Currently?
Current.
Are you going to answer this question too?
Ooh, I didn't think about an answer, but I will. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't. I think I have an answer.
And look, it's so subjective.
It's very subjective.
Like if you're,
Is it the full package? Is
right?
it the promo? Is,
is
the
it
ring work?
titles one? I think
Stats, yeah.
it's hard to argue against Charlotte Flair.
Ooh, okay.
14 championships, incredibly athletic.
Right.
She's been there for some of the biggest moments in WWE history.
Fair.
I think it's hard to argue against that one.
Okay. I would go Rhea. Rhea Ripley. I don't think there's anyone. You know what it is with Rhea? She's so like, she makes everything look so effortless. Like she's just so good.
Yeah.
And I think her in-ring work is bar none.
Yeah.
She's so fluid. She's so strong.
Yeah.
Everything looks so crisp always. Like, I think in terms of like consistency and delivery, Rhea's probably the best I've ever seen.
It's hard to argue against that.
Yeah.
And she believes that she is that character.
Yeah. And
Like-
but she's not like
Right.
Demi is so far from who Rhea is.
Yeah.
Which I love even more because I love knowing that she can act and put on the persona.
But when she puts that makeup on and becomes Rhea Ripley.
Yes. She's Rhea Ripley.
Yes. It's amazing.
And just being such a bold character and doing something so different, but having it work so mainstream
Yeah.
as well.
Tony, do you have an answer here?
Yeah,
I would probably go with Rhea too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I look at it from a different lens because I wasn't like a wrestling fan. So I look at it as like who entertains me the most.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good vantage point.
Yeah.
And it's Rhea.
Yeah, probably. I haven't watched in so long. So I'm like trying to remember who else I used to just like love when they came out. And Bianca would have been my
What about
second
Sonya
choice.
Deville?
Oh, she's the hottest one.
Good answer, babe. Good answer. Yeah, I would go Rhea Bianca right now. I think
Yeah.
Liv is going to have. I think she's already had the run of a lifetime.
And she's like, people don't realize she's what, 28?
We're the same
29?
age. She's
Oh.
30.
Okay, yeah.
Or I'm turning 32, so she's 31. She'll be 32.
She's so young.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Just getting started. I think she's going to go down as one of the best by the time she's done.
Yeah, she's doing great work.
She's so good. And talk about, I always like telling her story for her because she's one of my best friends. And we started the Performance Center like 9 months apart. And she was very much like the little engine that could story. Like late to practice, like always getting in trouble at the PC. Like everyone was like, oh, I think she had doubters is my point. And I love
The comeback kid.
the comeback kid story and that she proved everyone wrong. And look at her now.
She like grew into like.
Well, she wasn't ever a favorite of anybody, like in the company. Like it wasn't like she was pushed to the top or forced to the top or shoved down people's throats. Like she earned every minute of the TV time she gets now and the position she's in.
That's well deserved.
It's well deserved. I think it's very cool.
Are you guys gonna have a sour ball there?
Absolutely not. You gonna do it?
I had 30 yesterday. Brett can attest. I had so much sour food yesterday. It was unreal. I think you should do it. Sympathy pain.
Really? Are you gonna ask me? You want to ask me a hot seat question, Chris, and I'll do it. Put you on the spot.
I could ask one, but it would probably be inappropriate.
That's valid.
Then I'd have to eat one.
Yes, that's true.
Who's your wrestling crush? Is it Rhea? Is that too easy?
No, I don't really.
Be
have...
really gentle with answering this. You might want to eat a blue ball. Or you're good. Not an airhead. Warhead.
Plead the fifth.
She's gonna cry over Warhead.
They're really sour too.
Yeah. The side of my mouth is numb.
Yep.
It will be
good.
for like a day or two.
Nice.
I got into
Nice.
bed last night. I was like, my cheeks kind of feel like chopped meat right now. Are you still thinking of an answer, or you pleaded the fifth?
But
Yeah, it's probably a good choice.
I don't have one.
Kill you in your sleep.
Violent.
We just had a whole talk yesterday on another episode about how I'm so not jealous as I'm over here.
Threatening my life.
Yes.
You're fighting for your life
I
here.
don't like them.
She's.
I don't like sour. Those balls are. Yes,
She doesn't like balls either.
It's obvious I don't like balls in my mouth. All right. Out of control. Chris, do you have anything coming up that you want to talk about and tell the people? I want them to really be able to follow during.
You okay?
I'm sweating. I'm perspirating out of every pore in my body right now.
Well, everybody's watching this on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they can hopefully go check out my YouTube channel, Chris Van Vliet. Go check out some of my recent interviews that are on there. I have my next live show the day before Survivor Series in San Diego.
Oh,
How cool.
So grab your tickets at cvvtix.com. We've done 6 of them so far this year.
I love your live shows.
They've been just such a blast.
They're so much fun.
The audience is just on fire.
Yes, agreed. My favorite interview I've ever done was your live show.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Thank you. That's so fun.
It was just so good.
So are we going to see you at some point come out of the curtain and you're going to have some kind of character? It's like I feel like I see it
Wait,
already.
what are you asking him? If he's going to wrestle?
Yes, I feel like I see the spot happening. It's
Have
going to
you
be
ever
like a
done a
little
spot?
random Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
I've done a spot here and there. So I trained to be a wrestler when I was 20. I trained in Toronto at a school called the Squared Circle. I trained for a few months. It was in the summer between my sophomore and junior year of college. And like I kind of was at this fork in the road of like, all right, am I going to focus on wrestling school or am I going to focus on school?
Right.
Because I'm a big believer in the idea of like the man who chases 2 rabbits catches none. I wanted to be all in.
Oh, I like that.
Right. I want to be all in on whatever it was. I'm like, you
Okay.
know what? I'm going to get my degree and wrestling will always be there.
Yeah.
But I was bumping, I was running the ropes, locking up like the universal spot. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Of course.
Do you think you still got it?
Every time I get into a ring, like I take a few bumps, I run the ropes just to see.
You do?
Yeah. But look, nobody wants to see a 42-year-old making their debut. So
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know.
think
I
this
would
is
want to
gonna
see it.
happen.
I would want to see
Yeah,
it.
see-
I don't think so. but
Maybe. Well, Tony's never taken a bump in her life. Maybe we can all go to a ring and teach Tony how to bump.
So you know how no one wants to see a 42-year-old man make his grand entrance? Nobody wants to see a 35-year-old living in a 60-year-old's body also do that. Nobody wants that.
I think that's quite not true.
Nobody wants that.
think they would
I
love
wouldn't
to
be able
see
to
that.
walk for probably 3 weeks. I get out of bed, my back hurts, my knees hurt.
You're so full of shit.
I did a spot in the ring.
You did? What'd you do?
I did a rock bottom. Pull
Oh
it
my
up.
God.
I'm sure
Find
we
the
can pull it
footage.
up.
Find the footage.
If you type in Chris Van Vliet rock bottom, in fact,
I need to see this.
you can rate my rock bottom here.
Oh my God, I would love to. Not that
So
I know much about rock bottoms, but
I'm a big fan of how The Rock used to do it, like early on, late 90s. So there it is. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, no, that's an old one. Oh, this is it. This is it.
oh my God, it was very good, Chris.
And that's Santino.
Yeah,
In the ring.
I love Santino.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a 10 out of 10. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
You got as much height as you could.
And
It had a good snap.
I did the spring back
I
up.
liked that.
Back onto my feet.
Yeah, it had a little pizzazz on it.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out.
I
Oh,
feel
wow.
like I
it got
could.
shared on Reddit? Oh, my
Wow,
goodness.
is that a that's
The people
thing.
want it. I feel like the people want it.
Water City Wrestling Con.
Water City Wrestling Con?
There was a convention,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was ACW Wrestling was the show.
I'm curious, how many people have interviewed you on their podcast? How many interviews have you done?
I don't know, a few handful here and there.
Like
yeah.
whose?
Have you ever heard of this wrestler, The Undertaker? You ever heard of him?
I hate you.
So I was a guest on The Undertaker's podcast,
big
which
deal.
is mind-blowing.
No, it's not mind blowing.
What?
You sell yourself short.
Yeah.
You
I started
are-
off the interview, I'm like, what am I doing on your podcast?
No, you're so well respected in the space. Honestly, if I want to watch a wrestling interview, I will watch them on your show.
You're too kind.
No, it's true.
Thank
It's
you.
true. I don't lie. No lies told.
You're too kind.
But it's true. You're very well respected. You do your job well, and without burying anybody, but also being truthful.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So I've done a few. I don't know, maybe
Yeah. Undertaker, no big deal.
10, 20, 30. I don't know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're used to being in the hot seat, the script being flipped.
It's always different, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's always different because I'm usually thinking of, like, how many questions have I asked you guys already?
You have.
I'm just a curious person.
I was already thinking. I was going to tell Tony when we got off. I was going to be like, do you see how good he is? Because he knows what it's like to be on the other side. You do such a good job, like even helping me segue and like helping me. I know what you're doing. I can like see it in his eyes.
I'm not trying. No, this
No.
is your show.
It's organic and it's amazing and it's very thoughtful.
But as you guys know,
You're so good.
everybody's favorite topic is themselves.
Ooh.
So when you start to get someone talking about something that they love, that they're passionate about, stories just start flowing.
They do.
Especially when you guys have tequila.
Right. Tequila does definitely help.
Oh, boy.
Should have started with that.
And
Let's
the
do it
blue
again.
sour
Love
balls.
tequila. I feel like my teeth are going to fall out.
Yeah. I was crying over a warhead. So that just says how tough we are. Anyway, Chris, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
You are the best. I really appreciate it. And we're going to have you on again soon.
Thanks for letting me just hang out with you guys.
Yeah,
No,
That's all we
thanks for
do.
hanging out. Thanks for being patient, being our first guest on the
Official
pod.
guest.
Yeah.
All downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here. I agree. You set the bar
the
very
opposite.
high.
It's the other way around.
No, you said it. It's true.
Is this a zip on your pants?
I don't
Why
know.
would you need to zip it to your knee? That seems...
Let's see.
But what would be the point of that?
To show off her socks that she's probably got up to her knees right now.
Your little calves?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a
It makes
flare.
flare.
Oh,
Wow.
now we know.
You know, hold on. Let me get my little shawl here. Maya.
You are just jacked. Look at your abs.
You think?
Come on.
Oh,
Crazy.
thank you.
Wow. You're in fight shape.
She doesn't work on it at all.
I don't totally work on that at all. My wife makes fun of how often I flex at her.
Look, I wouldn't wear shirts that have a midriff.
You wouldn't.
If I had abs like that. no.
I feel like you're probably ripped.
I mean, I'm in
Same.
somewhat shape, but
Yeah.
I don't look like that.
No, You do.
There's been times in my life when I've been in great shape,
Right.
but
So that's when you wear your crop tops?
that's right. You can look up those photos.
Male we will. Don't worry. We'll put them in post. Male crop tops are actually very in right now. I don't know if you know. Abercrombie and Hollister have them.
My wife knows she shops in the Hollister little boys
I do.
section.
Does it still smell like Jake?
Yep.
Oh my God, Jake. That was such a throwback.
The
I used to
cologne.
get Jake because I didn't like the women's. I used to get the Jake. Yep, it still smells like that.
Does Abercrombie still smell like Fierce?
Yes.
Like from like 14 stores away? You're like,
Yep. No,
Yep.
they toned it down. I think they realized the parents wouldn't like to go in.
They
with
also
the
lower
kids.
the music. I remember that being
It's
a thing.
also not blasting. It's also not dark. It used to be dark when
that's
you walked in.
right.
They're redoing them now. Now they're bright and airy.
They're very bright.
Oh.
And almost the newer ones are actually really bright, and it kind of turns me off because I'm like, you got rid of all the nostalgia from my childhood. I get kind of
Just
annoyed.
wait until your daughter is 14 and now you're shopping in the stores again for her. And then you're wanting to like pick stuff up, but you're realizing
It's for her.
it's for her, not you.
Yeah, it's real weird. It's a real weird full circle moment. Well, anyway,
Thank you guys.
No,
Yeah.
thank
you so
you.
much. We appreciate it. Guys, we will see you next time on another episode of Unwrapped. My name is Daria.
And I'm Toni, and if you want even more with Daria and myself, you guys can head over to our passes where we post exclusive content and bonus episodes over there each month. And if not, we'll see you guys back here next Thursday for
If
an
not,
all-new
don't show
episode.
up. We don't want you back here next Thursday.
No, we want you back for an all-new
We
episode of
don't.
Unwrapped.
Not unless you want all of us for who we are.
All right, now we're going to go have some tequila.
Goodbye.